Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Happy Sunday. It feels like it's been so long. It kind of has, hasn't it? Hi, Brett. Hi, Magister, Jamie, Mariah, Gabby, Duchess Games. Hello, Jen, Michelle. Thank you. Listen, I don't know why the thumbnail quality is so bad. I honestly didn't even notice it. Sometimes when I change the resolution on my game, even if I'm bumping it up, the game looks worse in pictures. I don't know. It's what it is. Hi, things she makes. Oh my goodness. I did see Wicked. Oh my goodness, I saw Wicked. I had such a good time. Is the game sound on? It is. Hi, Meg. Hi, Joe. Di. Arcadia. Bookworm. Jazz. Bella. Chloe. Mango. Hello, hello. Okay, wait. Sound good. We are good. 3 more days until we get rotation. Oh my goodness, I know. I'm going to run around and listen. Don't ask why I'm wearing these pants today. I just decided to. I simply just decided I wanted to, and so I am. Gummy Bear Kiss, hello, hello, how are you? You just unlocked Mount Olympus. I feel like I would really like to today if we can. I don't know if that's going to be possible or not, but we shall try our best. Wicked, Spill the Fields. Okay, listen. Okay, I'm gonna, oh, it was so good. I feel like I need to see it immediately again. Like the movie ended and I was like, is it too late to buy another ticket right away to watch it again? It was so good. I feel like also this might be a hot take. It's almost 3 hours long. It could have been longer in my opinion. Like nothing that they added felt out of nowhere. It's really hard to explain because it's a part 1 movie and it's like the length of the entire musical, and yet I can't think of much that they added that feels like it wasn't in the musical. Like they just did such a good job of taking what was there but just like letting it breathe. It was stunning. It was so good. Hi, Blondie. You never saw the original musical, so you got to watch with fresh eyes. Honestly, it was perfect. It was so good. I really liked it. The musical performances were obviously brilliant. We knew they were going to be. Actually, here's the thing. When I was a youngin' and first getting into Wicked, I was very angsty and like, I'm such an outcast. That was very much my vibe. So I'm not that girl was like, I was like, yes, Elphaba, I feel you. And in the past few years, that has not been like my favorite song. In this movie, it was definitely partially Cynthia's singing. It was partially, I think, the orchestration of it too. I'm Not That Girl was like a standout for me. It was so good. It was so good. I can't wait for part 2. Minimal filler, loved it even more the second time. Yeah, I have to see it again. Maybe I'm going to try to go see it this weekend. I don't know. I'm surprised at myself. I've only listened to the soundtrack once since I saw it on Friday, but it was just great. If anyone's on the fence about seeing it, I highly recommend it. You remember a girl from high school who was obsessed with Wicked, so when you saw the movie, you at least knew Popular. Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit difficult to live life and not have been exposed to any songs from Wicked. They're kind of just around, you know? Hi, Sarah. Wesley, waiting for Wednesday. I'm excited for Wednesday, but I feel like at the same time, there's so much to do still. Right now I'm just going around foraging my stuff, cleaning things up for a second. My goal today is to see if we can get up to 10,000. Oh, that's far. See if we can get up to 10,000 story magic and open Mount Olympus. We can certainly try. I'm not sure if we'll succeed. What movie? Oh, we were talking about Wicked. Yeah. I think they had to change the pacing of the movie because the musical feels like a whirlwind. No, it really does. The musical moves so fast. I was always happy with the decision for them to make it into 2 movies because the musical moves way too fast. I don't think they could have done it in 1 movie. Hi, Ignis. Hello, hello. Like Entropa, you're waiting to watch it with some friends. I feel like you'll have a fabulous time. Oh, also, I was in my game earlier this morning. I don't know if this bush is still bugged. Yeah, I have this one rose right here that it won't let me pick it up here. It doesn't pick it up with the vacuum. I can grab it and move it. Actually, what if I move it right by the vacuum? Will it pick up then? But it's just like stuck here. Very strange. No? Okay. You already have all the zones unlocked? Nice. Yeah, I haven't played this game at all, I don't think. Well, I've logged on every day to check out Scrooge's shop. I did get a couple new things. So I can show y'all what I got from Scrooge. But apart from that, I haven't played because we had the holiday and my sister was here and I just simply did not have the time. And then we saw Wicked and that's been consuming my thoughts, so is what it is. Cozy with Ruby, how are you? I actually shouldn't have picked all of these up. I played myself. Oh well. Oh well, I'll deal with it later. Oh, I did not try watering it. I always forget that that's a thing, that sometimes there's a glitch. Ah, thank you. There we go. You've been in Eternity Isle for the past couple of days grinding for Mist. Oh yeah, that's why I did a crazy amount of Mist grinding before the DLC came out, because I knew I was gonna want the Mist, but I wasn't gonna have to get it. Irish Chick, thank you for being a member for 5 months. 5 months in the amazing community. Thanks for being me. Oh, thank you. And happy Sunday. Thank you for being here and for being a member for 5 months. That's amazing. I really appreciate it. You just got home from a horseback riding lesson. That's cool. I've only been horseback riding once, but I really feel like I felt so, I don't know, at peace riding a horse. I was like, this feels right to me. I've not been since. This was years ago, but I think I thought I was going to be really scared because horses are large animals. That's a little intimidating. But I was like, wow, I think in another life, I was a horse girl. Glad your green goddess got her Ferrero Rocher. Oh my goodness. Took a page out of my book and made a list of where you want to move all your houses. Oh, that's cool. Are you excited to start decorating or redecorating then? I'm really excited about that. I gotta wait until... I feel like we'll see. Whoa. I've never been through this way since we unlocked this. I had no idea things spawned here. Well, don't mind if I do. What was I trying to say? We'll see how much of Sally's stuff we can get through on Wednesday, because I really do want to get to decorating, but I kind of want to wrap that up first. Finished the story yesterday, still haven't gotten the gazebo. Yeah, I didn't get the gazebo and I still don't have the little mushroom ring, but I'll show you what I did get after I go through here. This is my last little area. Hi, Mia. Hello. Always afraid of bulldozing, but glad when you get decorating. Yeah, it's a little sad to say goodbye to old builds, but once I start decorating again, I really enjoy it. Wait, is there... What's the entrance from... over here? Nothing spawns here. Okay, odd. Very, very odd. What are the pants that I'm wearing? You know, they were from Scrooge's. Wait, what are you? I don't actually know what they're called, but they were at the Scrooge shop in Storybook Vale. They're like little golden fleece pants or golden wool pants. Hopeless. There's no one who can help. Wait, is there no one who can help rewrite our story? Question mark. I got you, girl. I got you. I got you. Hi, Georgie. You've been losing story magic? Went from 6.5k back down to 1k and hadn't done any crafting or anything. That's not happened to me. Are there any like secret things? Not secret things. Any things that take story magic that are hard to remember take story magic? The things I got since last stream, I got this Ursine Monarch throne from Brave, and I got this Grecian pillar. So these are pretty cool things. Neither of them are a gazebo or a little mushroom ring, but they're still pretty cool. I'm pleased. You got the mushroom ring on the first or second day. Well, that's nice. I did not. Okay, let me put this away. Go here. You're making a pub in the Vale? Oh, nice. That's awesome. Hi, Alexandra. They look like clown pants to you? I don't feel like they look like clown pants. I don't know. Maybe I vibe with them because they look like a slightly tackier version of something that I could picture Beyonce wearing in her Cowboy Carter era. You know, so I do have a soft spot for them. Favorite song from the soundtrack? Oh, let me think. That's gonna be difficult. I feel like it's always hard to pick a favorite song from like a musical soundtrack because some of the songs in certain musicals are just like so epic that it kind of has to be one of those. Favorite.
Hi there, pal.
I feel like if I say anything other than Defying Gravity, I'm kind of lying, but I do think I'm Not That Girl I will listen to quite a lot. Dancing Through Life, I actually really liked. I feel like I was hating on the instrumentation a little bit before when we had heard a couple clips of it because it sounds so different to the stage one. Let me sell some vegetables. I think we can get up to this. Yeah, it sounds so different than the stage one, but especially when I was watching the movie, I thought it fit really well in the scene. So I'm not as mad about it anymore. Do the vacuums use story magic? No, they use mist. I don't think doing the tapestry does. It would be iconic if Beyonce wore these, right? I mean, she's gonna be performing a halftime show on Christmas, right? She could rock up in something very Western adjacent. Hi, Kitty. Hello, hello. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. What places have I unlocked? I've unlocked everywhere except for Mount Olympus. So that's what we're gonna try to do today. We're gonna try to get to Mount Olympus. What else will I say about Wicked? Oh, I did cry multiple times. 3 like full sobs, but a few other like tear ups. The 3 full sobs were in the first number, which I don't think you're meant to cry during. However, I did. During the scene in the Ozdust ballroom, not a surprise. And during Defying Gravity, also not a surprise. Also, my partner cried during the Ozdust ballroom scene. That was really cool. I mean, I don't like... I'm not happy that he was unhappy, but he was like, I think I'm gonna like the movie, but I don't think it'll get me. And I looked over at him during the Ozdust scene, and I just handed my container of tissues over. I was like, here you go. You like the pants and wish there was a top to go with it? Yeah, I just made a touch of magic neutral top to put with it. The way it was like all set and not CGI. Yeah, some of the CGI that they had to use at certain parts didn't look the greatest, but everything that was happening at those parts was just so iconic that I was able to look past that. But all of the sets are like real, and that's pretty cool. Okay, you can stop now, girl. There we go. And now you may continue. I think this is this, yes. You love One Short Day? Yeah, that was really good. Excited for the halftime show. I'm excited too. You saw Moana 2? Well, to say I've heard mixed things about it is not entirely true because I haven't watched any reviews about it or read any reviews about Moana 2, but my, I guess he's kind of my stepbrother. He went and saw it and he said that he was not impressed. Granted, he's like 13. He wasn't very impressed. And what I saw in terms of just the numbers on Rotten Tomatoes were not abysmal, but not as good as I would hope. I do still want to see Moana 2 though. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Oh, I might turn up my game a little bit. I don't think I did that before I started the stream. Okay. There we go. We'll bump that up. Also, I never really feel this way about movies, but I'm so excited for the score of Wicked to come out. I think it's meant to come out this weekend. All of the orchestration throughout the whole movie was so beautiful. I want to just put it on and listen to it. Okay, let me grab actually... I don't know. I need less than 100. Fewer than 100 veggies. So I'm actually just gonna take this stuff and I'll harvest from the other areas and sell there, I guess. You said apparently it has TV movie energy. Interesting. It was originally meant to be a show, right? That's what I heard. That Moana 2 was meant to be like a Disney Plus show. And then they decided to change it and adapt it to be a sequel movie. I'm not sure how far into the development process they got before they made that decision. Anyone rocking the book bag from the DLC? I haven't been, just because the way that the straps sit on my character makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it very much. You cried a couple of times at Moana, but also rolled your eyes a couple of times. That's okay. I don't mind that. You didn't love the first Moana, so you're interested to see if you like the second one more. Ah, see, I love the first Moana movie. I thought it was really, really good. And it does make me emotional every time I watch it. I've watched it all the way through probably a handful of times. And every time I enjoy it. Any recommendations on playing Scramble Coin with Gaston? Oh, not that I can think of. He only has pieces of himself, which are the ones that can go all the way across the board. So, probably playing defensively is gonna be as important, if not more, than playing offensively, because you want to prevent him from getting as many pieces as, I mean, you know what I mean? If he can move all the way across the board, it's going to be good to try to situate yourself to sort of block him from getting all of those coins. Think she makes, I don't know. Here's the thing. I love Glinda. Galinda and Glinda. However, I love her in the way that I love Regina George. Like, I know she's not really a good person, but she's just such an icon that I look past it. But I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna try to justify her actions. Do we know when part 2 of the DLC releases? The roadmap said summer. I anticipate it'll probably be July. It might be August. It could be June, but I don't think so. The first Moana was amazing. You cried in theaters. I cry at every Disney movie. It's just inevitable. They know how to pull on heartstrings. Is it always the most earned? Not always, but it always happens. And I've just kind of resigned myself to that. You got your final owl today. That's awesome. I fed one of them today that I thought I was going to unlock, but I don't think I actually unlocked it. So that was a bit of a bummer.
Hi there, pal.
You were like, who's really the bad guy in the movie? That's kind of the whole point of Wicked, though. It's not that there's necessarily like a good guy or a bad guy. And kind of all of the people that you like aren't necessarily good. And the people that you don't like aren't necessarily bad, but also like, I don't know. I like that about it, though. It's very complex. Okay, did that do it? Actually, I think it just did. Yes. I think we should probably work on some of these. That will be pretty easy for us to do. But let me first move these around. You mainly use Nala, Simba, Eve, or Remy, which works for Gaston. Nice. Yeah, I can't remember what my usual lineup of characters is for Scramble Coin. I think it's Eve, Cinderella, Simba, Remy, and Scrooge, maybe? Maybe I switched Remy out for Nala. I can't remember. It's someone like that. Okay, Hades, I'm coming for you. How you feel about Wicked now is how you feel about the lore keeper. She's beautiful, but can I trust her, or do I just trust her because she's beautiful? I feel like that's actually the point. Listen, I could talk about it so much. I love the musical. I read the book. I'm not... I liked the book, but I feel like usually people are either book or musical people, and when it comes to Wicked, I'm more of a musical person. I appreciate what the book did, but it was a little bit too dark and political for me. Let's hang out. And let's remove some inkies. Hi, Sarah. Anyone else have a craftable item in their catalog, even though you don't own the DLC? I don't know. Is that something other people have experienced? If you don't have the DLC, do you have a craftable item? Wait, what is the item? Amanda, you'll have to wait and see. There are a lot of things that happen like the Wizard of Oz story. There are a lot of things that happen not like the Wizard of Oz story. No spoilers are coming from this girl. You're going to see Moana 2 tomorrow. That's exciting. Maybe next weekend I will maybe this coming up weekend I'll do a Moana Wicked double feature. Even though I've already seen Wicked, that'll make it a little bit better. I already know what I'm getting myself into, and I can just go by myself. I won't drag my partner with me this time. Catch some frog snippets, bring 2 gifts. Okay, Hades, what do you want as gifts? You're gonna be semi-lurking. That's all right, Kitty. I hope you're having a better time now than before. Your Inkies duty never checks out. Yeah, I think only the Inkies in the bind count right now, and that's something that they should be fixing. Oh, did I not grab my phone? Okay. Anglerfish and sushi. Pan-fried anglerfish and sushi. I can remember that for a few minutes. Thank you for the sip reminder, Magister. You were speechless for the last 15 minutes. It's so good. I need it on streaming immediately. Pan-fried anglerfish and sushi. And part 2. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see what they do with part 2. Because this was very, very true to the musical, I think. Like, they changed a couple things, but it was nothing dramatic. A lot of it felt pretty much just like the musical, but I don't think they're going to do that for part 2. I think there will be more changes. Pan-fried anglerfish. There we go. A glass-looking teapot. It's in your Eternity Isle catalog. You don't own the DLC, so you can't craft it. Ah. I mean, it's not going to fix it right away. I'm not sure if that's something that the team is aware of. You could put in a little ticket or drop it in their Discord that that's something that's happening, and hopefully it's something they can fix. I don't usually look at the... I can't even remember what it's called right now. What's that thing called that they track the bugs and stuff that are happening? That's embarrassing that I can't remember it. But they do have like a website. Trello. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, they have a Trello board where they have a list of all of the bugs that they're working on, that they've resolved, that they're aware of, but not yet working on. You could check and see if it's on there, but honestly, it's probably just easier to put in a ticket. You watched Gladiator 2 and you would recommend it? I've heard mixed things about Gladiator 2. I didn't watch the first one though. I didn't even know there was a first one. Where am I currently in the DLC? You're behind on 2 VODs. Oh, I have done all of the unlocking and all of the story quests for Ever After. Right now, the last thing we have to do in terms of story is unlock Mount Olympus and do whatever's going on over there. I've done a couple of friendship quests with Merida, but I haven't done any of the other friendship quests. More of a Hairspray and Phantom kind of gal. I appreciate that. I do really like the Hairspray movie. I've never gotten a chance to see Hairspray live. Wait, have I? No, I've never seen Hairspray live. I had seen the Phantom movie and I thought it was overrated, but I saw Phantom live and live was like a completely different experience. Oh my goodness, the opening of Phantom alone, when the overture is playing and like, I'm not gonna say what happened. I don't think it's a spoiler, but like there's a set thing, like something that happens with the set at the start of Phantom. That alone was one of the most epic moments in theater that I feel like I've ever experienced. I'm glad I went and saw it live. Hi Weasley, how are you? Hi Amanda. We're kind of just doing some story magic grinding at the moment. Oh, you know what else I should do? I should see what our next tapestry thing is. And we can catch whatever snippets we need for that. We're doing some story magic grinding because I would love to open Mount Olympus today. I think getting through the main story before the free DLC, not the free DLC, the free update would make me pleased. Alexandra, the wardrobe in general, I will be so surprised if Wicked doesn't take the Oscar for costuming, because the costuming was just gorgeous. It was so pretty. Let's track you. Thank you. I need green demons and yellow frogs. I don't even know where you get green demons. Actually, those might be in Mount Olympus. Not you. Well, that's unfortunate. Can you spoil something from the 1980s? I don't know. I feel like you can because it's specific to like the stage musical, and theater is not the most accessible to everybody. I don't know. I feel like I had heard about Phantom for so long and I didn't know that it was something that happened. Beanstalk marshes for these frogs. Let's go there. Let me just fast travel. You might get the DLC for Christmas, but you're still not sure which one to get. I feel like whichever one makes you more excited, either about the world or the characters or the story, anything like that, whichever one you feel more excited about, get that one. Because it doesn't really matter from like a gameplay point. Weasley, I did. I saw Wicked over the weekend. We've been talking about it a little bit. Also, sorry if anyone's not like a theater person or a Wicked person. I'm a major theater fan, and I saw Wicked over 10 years ago. And when I saw it, it was already confirmed to be like, they already had, I think, a director at that point or something that was going to be working on it. So I've been waiting on this movie for 10 years, and I finally saw it. So I'm just in a major fangirl era at the moment. Feed a creature. Yeah, I know the gift can be anything. I just gave Hades his favorite gifts because I need to level him up anyway. Green baby, Teapot Falls. Oh, you're not here anymore. Let me go to Teapot Falls and feed you then. You would only recommend Rift in Time first because of the automation features you get from it. That's true. Those are nice things to have. I don't have a chest here, actually. Let me go get something to feed the critter from over here. Finished the main storyline and just got Merida, Hades, and Flynn to level 10. Amazing. Working on Dreamlight currently, getting ready for Wednesday. Yeah, are we excited about the floating islands? What are people more excited about, actually? Are you more excited about the floating islands, or are you more excited about the item rotation? If you had to choose. Lucy, I did. I did. You know about Andrew Lloyd Webber from the show The Nanny? I've never watched The Nanny. Is that the one with Fran Drescher, or am I making that up? There you go. Feel like with Storybook Vale, there's less content in terms of story and quests in comparison to Eternity Isle. I think it's a little hard to say right now because we don't have the second part yet. I don't know. I also approached Eternity Isle very differently than I did Storybook Vale, I think. I did like a lot of grinding in Rift in Time, so I moved through stuff really quickly in the first part. Item rotation, perhaps a poll. We could do a poll. I just, with the setup, I have to pull things over to different monitors and stuff to throw a poll together. Give me 1 second. Which are you most excited for? 16-point item rotation or floating islands. Purple. Okay. We should probably get the patch notes tomorrow, right? Do we think? Yes, Fran, her outfits are so iconic, I gotta watch it. I mean, I've definitely heard of it before. I've just never seen it. Rock spots in the bind. Okay. Hades, you're stuck with me. You're nearly finished with the DLC. You were hoping it would last longer. Yeah. I do feel like that's how it was with the other parts of Rift in Time as well. So I'm not surprised with the amount of content that we got in this part, at least. It's hard to make a direct comparison, partially because they're two different types of stories, partially because I'm playing them a year apart from each other, and partially because the way that I approached playing them has been a little bit different. But I don't feel like there's a huge difference in the amount of story in part 1 of Storybook Vale versus part 1 of Rift in Time. I do think there's a difference in the amount of non-story content, like collectibles and craftables and stuff like that. But story, I don't feel like a dramatic difference. I need to catch a sea wolf. Are those in regular bubbles here or some? They're in some kind of bubble here, right? Or are they outside? Hi, Rose. Let me try outside. Finished your DLC yesterday, and the Hidden Flynn and Rapunzel quest is done. Amazing. Nah, those are sea grapes. Okay. What about in this circle? You think the story is way too short for the price? The value is completely worth it for decorators and collectors. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm not certain. How much are the, I mean, not that this is like the case for the value outside of the game economy, but how much were the dream bundles in real world currency? They're like 4,000 moonstones, right? Which is like 15 bucks. I think you get way more story and quests than those, even if you doubled the amount of quests in a dream bundle. I think you get more story and quest content in the DLC than you get from that, plus all the other stuff on top of it. More seafood. Sell some fruits. Add decorations to the bind. Okay. You don't feel like we needed much in the way of stored items for this one? You have nearly completed it with 4 chests. Do you mean of like how much stuff we have to gather, or like how many items there are in total? Mine minerals and star sapphires. Okay, let's go mine in this area up here. Finally gonna get the DLC this week. Amazing. I'm so sorry that you've been sick though. I got a little bit sick towards the end of last week. Nothing serious, but I feel like it's that season, you know? I feel like everyone's been feeling a little sick. It's no fun. Need them to give us the option for all bridges to be the book walkway. I feel like yes. Wonder if we're gonna get a new Moonstone exclusive. Oh no, oh no. My wallet. I had thought about this before, but not recently. Goodness gracious. I wonder what it's gonna be. From all around, hello. Yeah, I love Wicked so much. I almost wore my Glinda cardigan today. I was like, is it too soon? I did wear it to the movie. I was like, I could wear it again today. I did not, but I wanted to. It was so good. Honestly, you want to know one of the biggest compliments I have for, well, I feel like I don't even need to say anything nice about Cynthia Erivo. I feel kind of bad because I feel like a lot of people I've seen talking about the movie don't even really talk about Cynthia because they're like, yeah, obviously she was great. She's phenomenal. And that's true. But like, I also feel like I can't necessarily add anything. Like, what am I going to say? She's one of the best vocalists in the world right now. Like, I don't think I'm being dramatic when I say that. She's just so skilled and her voice is so beautiful, and she can do literally anything that she wants to do with her voice. So that was great. But my biggest compliment, I think, or takeaway from Ariana in the role is that, like, I am not a huge Ariana Grande fan outside of Wicked. I really liked her most recent album, but like I've never seen her live. I have listened to her other albums, but I don't listen to her music super regularly. But like, she's Ariana Grande, like everyone knows who she is. It's hard to look at her and not see Ariana, but watching the movie, I did not see Ariana. Like, I saw Glinda. And I think that's really a testament to her acting and her commitment to the role. And that was really nice. Because even if she had done well, but I felt like I was watching Ariana Grande do Wicked, I think that would have felt a little sad to me. But I felt like I was just watching Glinda. Stacey, we're talking about Wicked. Hi, Anita. Hello, hello. You can't even make fun of that interview anymore because you're literally holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity. Listen, I still make fun of it though. My favorite part is when she was just holding her index finger. Oh my. Where are these regular star sapphires? The finger. Okay, listen, my favorite meme right now is the Wicked poster, you know, the one where they're like reaching towards each other. Cynthia's kind of top right, Ariana's bottom left, and they're like reaching out towards each other. Someone made a meme where they extended their arms and then they just put a picture of Ariana holding Cynthia's index finger on the center of it. And I cackled for like 5 minutes straight when I first saw that. It was so hilarious. Okay, wait, I can make one meal and check off 3 of these at the same time. And I shall. Okay, let me water these. Didn't I pick these already? Maybe not. I feel like these are kind of glitched for me. I have no proof of this, it just feels true. But I feel like I have way fewer of them than I have of the persimmons, but there's the same number of trees, and I pretty much always harvest them together. And I feel like sometimes the achievements for them are oddly delayed. I don't know. What am I doing? Making a 5-star meal. Opinion of her in Defying Gravity? Do you mean in terms of like the different way that she sang it? I thought it was fabulous. Like, I have no notes. I have 0 notes. I did hear that, Blondie. I did hear that. Feed a baby Pegasus. Okay. Listen, we're progressing. We're earning story magic. Let me take one of you. And where does a baby Pegasus exist that I need to get? You're not here. I also don't have access to you. You're not here, rude. You're not here? You are, okay. Let's go find the pink one. Hi, crazy emoji. How are you? In Africa, it's normal to hold hands like that. Really? I feel like for me, it wasn't. I mean, it looked like she reached for her hand and temporarily holded her whole hand, and then afterwards just went for the index finger. So that was what was a little odd to me. It was the progression of it all. Akira's Valley raid. Amazing. How's everybody doing? Let me not pick all of these. Actually, let me pick some of these, but leave one of the trees in case I need to harvest them. Hello, hello, raiders. How was stream? How's everybody doing? Oh, wait, let me grab your link. Wait, am I paused? Oh no, I think that's me. Why am I paused there? You know what? Let me know. I feel confident that you all will let me know if something is weird with stream. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you? Kira's Valley. You know what I really need to do? I need to go through and reprogram all of my commands. Everyone go check out Kira's Valley, please. Lovely Dreamlight Valley content. You'll have a fabulous time. What were you all up to today? Wait, you were working on a dream snap? Is that right? You're just missing the Peach Pegasus as you keep missing it? Yeah, I need to be a little bit better about checking in the morning to see what's around. Because I usually don't open my game. Well, I usually open my game around 9-ish if I'm going to be streaming. But that's already the end of a window for some of the things. You got the Wally billboard. Congratulations. That's amazing. What day does the Red Fox come out? I don't know. It might be on the wiki, though. The Dreamlight Valley wiki. Everyone let me know if I just absolutely run past the Pegasus. I'm trying my best here. Oh, let me catch you all also. Thank you. Pegasus. I finally saw Wicked. I loved it so much. Also, how are you, Kira? Ooh, you're wrapping Christmas presents? Amazing. I finally almost finished my Christmas shopping. Oh, there it is. I see you, buddy. Yeah. I texted my dad. I was like, what do you want for Christmas? He said, my 2 front teeth. I was like, okay, Dad, that's not helpful. And then he texted me in the middle of the night. He was like, actually, this could be cool. And he texted me something. But by then I was asleep. I was like, dude. You have only the dragons to get now. You have the blue one, but not the other 3. Nice. Oh, persimmons. Okay. I probably have 5 fruits to sell, actually. Such a dad response. I know, listen. It's like, okay. How do you know you're obsessed with the new DLC land? You should see the disaster Eternity Isle and the Valley have become. I've been pretty good about still going to Eternity Isle because I need to get like a little under 300 more Splinters of Fate to finish that achievement. So I'm getting close. Okay, add decorations to Ever After. I would love to do that from all the way over here so I don't have to move. And I'll just adjust these. Thank you very much. As much as you love Mythopia, you do feel like it's way too bright at times. I think it might be a little bit better once I start putting paths down. I think also just a lot of the things are in a very similar color palette, which is nice for the looks of Mythopia because everything is really cohesive. But then when I'm looking for something like the pink Pegasus just blends right in because she's the same color as the flowers and the bushes and stuff. Get him a set of gummy teeth as a gag gift. That would be pretty funny. I'm gonna go ahead and fish in this area and hopefully catch the 3 fish and the 3 seafood. That would be nice. You saw Wicked on Friday and loved it so much. I did too. Oh, it was so good. I can't wait for part 2. It's gonna be a whole year. And part 2 is gonna be, oh my goodness. A lot of people say that all of the best songs are in part 1, which to a certain extent I do believe. However, For Good is in part 2, which is probably like, I think probably the most emotional song in the show. And Act 2 opens with Thank Goodness, which I feel like is very emotional to me. So I think it's going to be just a lot. The agave and paprika achievement is really dragging for you. I feel like the paprika for me took a lot longer than the rest of the spices. I guess it just spawned slower or less frequently or something. Flynn went all the way back to the Wildwoods to give you your snippet. Yeah, I fear that the characters in this DLC are pretty bugged when it comes to hanging out with you. And I don't know if it's the characters specifically or if it's snippet catching. It could be either. Either way, I would like for them to fix it. Eat a little snackity. Isn't part 2 coming out at the same time as Zootopia 2? I don't know. I know they did move up the release of Wicked a week. It was supposed to come out on the US Thanksgiving Day, which was the day that Moana came out, but they moved it up a week so that it would be competing against Gladiator instead of Moana, which was probably for the best. I'm not sure what day Zootopia 2 is coming out. I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of see what's going on at the start of next year and they might move it up as well. Act 2 has all your favorite songs. No Good Deed is just... Oh yeah, No Good Deed is beautiful. I think Act 2 in the show just is very rushed. So I feel like maybe I don't get a chance to appreciate it as much because everything is just moving at such a fast pace, which is why I'm glad they made it 2 movies. They can, like, let it breathe a little bit. Cynthia is gonna eat up No Good Deed after... Wow, after her singing Defying Gravity in particular, I feel like that's the kind of energy she's going to be coming with for No Good Deed, but with more rage, and I can't wait. Let's grab some birds. Listen, actually the story magic grinding, I feel like is going faster than I thought it would. We're already like 7,000 something, right? Yeah, we're good. We're going to be fine for doing this today. Come back, come back, come back. Ooh, where did it even go? There you are. Just started playing this about a week ago. You've been loving it? Nice. Yeah, it's a great game. Let me catch you. Perfect. Feed a baby dragon. We fed the one in Teacup Falls. Teapot Falls, my bad. We can feed the one in the Fallen Fortress. Okay. Let me go find that. Pretty funny watching Merida moonwalk to get snippets. I don't even pay attention anymore because they're taking so long to grab things. Oh, let me empty my pockets. I'm like, you just do what you're doing. I'll see you eventually. I'll pick up the extra stuff with a vacuum, I guess. You think it's the character hangout in general? You tried hanging out with the other villagers and it seems like it's majorly slowed down with them. Wait, really? Interesting. I don't think I've hung out with anyone else since we got this DLC. Actually, these sea grapes need to go in here. Yeah, there's a Zootopia 2 coming out. We have a lot of sequels slated already for Disney. I think we have 2 Toy Story sequels, 1 or 2 Toy Story sequels confirmed. We have 2 Frozen sequels confirmed. We've got the Moana live action, the Lilo and Stitch live action. There's a lot going on. Baby dragon, that's what we're doing. Okay, give me one of these. Actually, let me see how many of these I have in here. Oh, a lot, actually. I'll leave 10 in there. That'll be fine. You feel a hotfix for expansion specific issues wouldn't have hurt. Yeah, I do feel that, but I understand that the DLC was also, or not the DLC, I keep saying DLC, the free update was so close that they probably felt like just give themselves the extra time, make sure everything's fixed, and just push it all together. Hello, buddy. You don't have to quiver, it's okay. What new character would I want in game? I don't know. I'm really excited about the characters that were already confirmed to be getting next year. My two biggest ones are Milo and Kita from Atlantis, but yeah, after that, probably Meg and Hercules, because I assume we would get them both together. Thank you for the sip reminder and the stretch reminder. Oh, 1 second. I need to cough. Okay, I'm back. Lilo and Stitch is your favorite movie. You think they should just leave it alone? I'm always of the opinion, if I don't want to watch it, I won't watch it, but I don't care if they make it. Because if I don't want to watch it, I won't watch it. Sell one mineral, mine one. I don't even know where rubies exist here. Oh, all throughout here. Okay, let me go mining here then. The lost city of Atlanta. The treasure is peaches, honestly. You'd like Megan Hercules. I do think we'll get them. And I don't think it'll be too long after we finish the DLC, I would think, but who knows for sure. List of confirmed characters that are coming to the game. The roadmap, if you search Dreamlight Valley roadmap 2025 or go to the showcase blog post on the Disney Dreamlight Valley website, you can see it. Other than that, the only other characters that we've seen in promotional materials were Cinderella and Ralph. But pretty much next year, I don't believe they used any actual names on the roadmap, but based on the images and the text descriptors, it's pretty safe to assume who we're getting. It looks like we're getting Aladdin and Jasmine in the first update next year. We are getting an Alice in Wonderland realm in the second update next year, which has a picture of the Cheshire Cat on it. So I think it'll be Cheshire and Alice. And then the third update of the year is giving us Skull Rock, and it's got Peter Pan's little hat feather in the image. So we're probably getting Peter Pan. Okay, harvest. It really likes having me make persimmon sour fondue. Let's sell a mineral, sell some meals, sell some fish. Do I have fish in here? No. Maybe I'll wait to sell the fish. But you can pop down here. Live action Stitch is a one-to-one design though. Like, he straight up looks the same, but not as the same as the live action Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. It literally looks like they took the animation Toothless and just drag and dropped it into the live action How to Train Your Dragon. I'm not saying that as a positive or negative, just like as an observation. It looks exactly the same. What was I trying to do? I'm getting distracted. Oh, cook a thing. Hi, Desiree and Kylie. Hello, how are you? Persimmon. Sour fondue. Finally got your storage room in a state that works efficiently. That's awesome. I still haven't done mine. A little embarrassing, but I have not. Where do you live? Oh, there. Are we expecting a new biome? In the game, no. What kind of house do I think Gelatin will be in? I don't know. I kind of almost feel like they're gonna give them the Agrippa Palace, but like a movable version of it. And I don't know if I'm gonna like that. Let me grab some cauliflower. No, not actual cauliflower seeds though. Thank you. Because Toothless was already 3D. Yeah, that does make sense. Your daughter can't wait for How to Train Your Dragon. I rewatched the animated one. I mean, well, the one that we have. I rewatched it. When did I watch it? It might have been last week when I was braiding my hair or something. I was just kind of in the mood to watch it. It's a really good movie. You watched Wicked on Friday, you'd never seen the play, read the book, or even watched Wizard of Oz, but you loved it. Oh, that's amazing. Let me just tell you, the book is extremely different. Anytime I see people who say that they love the book and they want to see the musical or the movie, they are completely different things. The musical / movie are inspired by the book, but the plots are very different. The characters are extremely different. The tone and the content is astronomically different. Like, in my brain, the Wicked book and the Wicked musical are not the same thing. They are just so utterly different. So if you're looking for something in that vibe, the book is maybe not for you. Not that the book is not good, it's just a very different experience. Baby Hula Pop, hello. I almost said hula hoop. How are you? Okay, what else was I doing? Sell minerals. Okay, let me catch 3 fish in the bind and then I can sell the meals and fish and mineral all together. Watching while eating a sandwich? Amazing. I could go for a sandwich right now, actually. Wait, you've never seen How to Train Your Dragon, Horse Lover? It's so good. I think I've seen the second one, but I don't know if I've seen any of the other ones. Because I think there's also a show and I think there's a 3rd movie. I don't think I've watched all of those. But the first movie is the one that I can remember the most, and it was really good. You got the purple dragon? Amazing, Cassie. On the poster for Stitch, he's eating a coconut. Wait, a coconut guy? There's coconut guys in Moana too. Was that on purpose or just lack of idea? I don't know. I don't think I've seen that poster. I mean, Disney does love a bit of cross promotion, so I don't know. Difference between Howl and the book versus the movie type difference. I've never actually seen Howl's or read the book. I really want to watch it though, because I think I'd love it. Also, Prib, thank you so much for gifting a membership. I appreciate you. Also, thank you everybody for hanging out. And if you've liked the stream, thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate it. Okay, I can sell these things now. Fish, mineral, meals.
Hey there.
Sell. You wish Disney would do a collab with Universal or Pixar? Oh, I don't know about all that. I don't know. I don't foresee that happening. Wait, I can't sell these fish. I want to keep them. I'll sell one of you. I'll sell you. Okay, let me get some fish that I don't mind selling. Are the books risque? I mean, I've only read the first of the Wicked books. I think there are 4 right now. The first one does have adult themes. It also just has very dark political themes. Like Wicked is political, the musical and the movie, but it's a lot more darkly political in the book. The character archetypes are kind of different. It's just a very, very different vibe.
Hey there.
Disney has infinite IPs. They don't need collab. Yeah, I don't really foresee Disney and Universal like wanting to work together, you know? I feel like that doesn't seem like the type of thing that they would have a desire to do. You didn't notice you had to turn on gifts for channels to receive them? Oh yeah. If anyone doesn't know that, I think it's under the like, let me know. I think it's under the support the channel tab, like where you would potentially purchase a membership. I think under there's a toggle to allow yourself to be gifted memberships if people are gifting them. Definitely turn that on if you haven't. Wait, why did that not count as a spice? Oh, that is incredibly rude. Okay. Let me see if I can find some vanilla. Vanilla. Let's see. And mining some rock spots in Mythopia. Listen, we're getting so close, actually. This is not that bad. We've only been here for about an hour, which isn't zero time, but I expected this would take us longer. Especially with how distractible I am at the moment. It definitely does at parts, Wesley. But I wouldn't say, like, it does, but maybe not in the way that people think. I mean, I've never read this book but from what it's not like, it's not like a spicy TikTok book. One more rock spot here. The spices in the binder are classified as fruit. I don't think the little snail things are, though. The snails, I think, count as spices, which is just weird that the other things don't. Okay. I can maybe do all of these together. Let me go grab some Brussels sprouts. Oh, wait. Let me water these first. Here we go. Stunning, stunning. Oh, so I posted my schedule for streaming for the week to the like posts section of YouTube. It's also on my Discord, but I sometimes like to mention it in streams too if things are a little bit different. I'm mostly certain, imagine me not remembering my own schedule. We're going to be here today like normal. We'll be streaming tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern like normal. I'm just pulling up my schedule to confirm, so I'm not lying to you. But then Tuesday, the day before the update, we're going to be having a watch party where we watch Nightmare Before Christmas instead of a gaming stream. So that will be, I think I put it 6 p.m. Eastern time. So if any of you want to come hang out and watch Nightmare Before Christmas in preparation for Sally coming into the game, yeah, that's what I did. We're going to be watching that together on Tuesday evening. You will need your own copy of the movie, and then you can sync it up and watch along with us. But it'll be a lot of fun. And then on update day on Wednesday, I'm going to be streaming at 12 noon Eastern time, which is like 3 hours after the update drops. So it'll be an earlier stream than our usual days, but yeah, that's the rundown on what we're doing. And then we'll be having a member stream this Friday. I don't know what we're going to be doing on the member stream, but we'll be doing it. You once got 3 different cook a star meal tasks at once. Yeah, that happened earlier today. I like to have them stack up if I can, because that way you just cook one meal and you got all of them done at the same time. One more rock spot.
A little help here?
Read the books by Serena Valentino. She has 11 about the different Disney villains. I don't believe I have, but are those the books that the background is like black and then it has like half of the villain's face on it? Like, I think on the bind side. Is that what the covers look like? Because if so, I've seen them before. I've just never read them. Catch 3 fish in Ever After. It is. Yeah, I've never read those, but I've seen them a lot. You have to decide if you want Sally to see Jack in his Santa outfit or his regular outfit. Gotta get Jack looking right one way or the other. Hi, Lisa Beth. How are you? 2 more fish. Oh, hey. Shay, I know a lot of people do that, but I don't know if that's actually the most legal. Yeah, even though people do it, I don't want to get myself in any trouble. So I just prefer for people to have their own copy of the movie that they can watch along. Am I going on vacation soon? No, I am not going on vacation. Harvest 5 vegetables from the Storybook Vale. Okay, let me take these. Oh, not the voice crack. Very much iffy legal wise. Yeah, I figured. Like, no, I'm not doing it for monetary gain, but still, I think it technically would count as distribution of media that I don't own. And I don't have money to be fighting Disney in a courtroom. Like, I simply don't. Not that they would necessarily care, but like they could. If they wanted to care and be petty, they would be within their right to do that. So, okay, let me take these. Anyone else's Goofy stall broken? Goofy just shows up for a second and then pieces out. That's happened to me on and off before, not recently though. I feel like sometimes if I go into a building and come back out again, that'll fix it. Or if I fast travel, or if I slightly move Goofy's stall. I don't know if you've tried any of those things. Hi, Brandy. Hello. You need fantasy book recommendations that are fun and interesting. You've been reading so many depressing books lately. Ooh, let me think. Fun, interesting fantasy books that I like. A lot of fantasy books are just like slightly depressing, to be honest. I really like Legendborn, the Legendborn cycle. There are 2 books right now. Those are quite fun. I'm looking on my shelf, like thinking of what else I have that's fun. I mean, it's fun, but it also does, like, I don't know, it has seriousness to it, but not like anything dramatic. Those are usually my most recommended fantasy books. Oops, I didn't mean to pick you up. Cool. Oh, Legends and Lattes. I've heard that one's really cute, but I haven't read that. Okay. Catch fish. Let me make some food. Oh, we are so close. Wait, I think we're gonna have it after I make a meal. Oops. Let me do this. It's not something you'd feel comfortable about doing if you were a content creator. Yeah, I mean, I think it's one thing if you do that with like a couple friends, but if you're doing something kind of publicly where anyone theoretically could have access to it, I just feel like I don't need to ask for trouble. Like if trouble finds me, that's one thing, but but if I knowingly put myself in trouble's path, like that's maybe not the greatest. You don't understand Nightmare Before Christmas? Wait, do you have like specific questions like about the plot or something? Hi, Renee. How are you? Wrong menu. Cook with seafood. Okay. Really cozy and very wholesome. Highly recommend that. I have heard that about Legends and Lattes. I don't think I own it. Actually, I might own it on my Kindle now that I'm thinking about it. I think I do have it on my Kindle. Hi, Brett. How are you? Look at that. Just enough. Okay, let me put all this stuff away. Hades, actually, well, you know, I'm probably going to need you, so you can stay for now. Put all this stuff away. You found Maleficent and some evil frog snippets. Nice. Disney should bring back watch parties for bigger groups. Yeah, I was so bummed that they took it away. When they had it, I think you could only have like 8 people at a time, but it was better than nothing. And now we don't have it at all. Okay. You. And you. And all this stuff, except for these seeds, can get sold. Beautiful. Queen's Council series is fun. It follows Disney princesses after their movies as they transition from princess to queen. Oh, that's interesting. Sell these. You know what book I started and was enjoying, but I unfortunately had to put down in order to pick up War and Peace? I was reading Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels, I think is what it's called. It's like this historical fantasy, or like, I don't know, it might be more on the side of historical magical realism kind of vibes, where there's like this society of women, more primarily women pirates, who like do magic, and their house is like their ship and they can fly it from one place to another. It was there was so much going on, and I think I only read like a few chapters of it, but it seems really interesting. I want to read it, but we had bigger fish to fry. Oh, girl. Girl. Anyway, let me... Wait, we might get stuck in the air. No, it fixed us. No, it didn't. It didn't fix us. Wait. I need to see if we get stuck in the air again. I am gonna have to restart my game, though. That's what I had to do last time this camera glitch happened. Twisted Tales is also very fun. Yeah, it did! Oh, I love this so much. We're not in a good spot to see us, but yeah, this is what happened to me before. Oh wait, that's the lore keeper. Do you see that? It's like over the meadow. I wish I could point to it. Well, okay, it's right next to the number 10. That's the lore keeper right there. And then my valley, it has nothing in it. And Hades and I are just chilling, flying in the air. Can I? No, I can't take a picture, unfortunately. Okay. That happens to you all the time. It's a glitchy thing. Yeah, this has happened to me 1 or 2 times before. I just have to None of you care to find me. Look to the western sky. Oh, girl. Okay. Let me quit the game and just open it again. No biggie. The fact that they messed up the camera mode is so wild to you. Yeah, I think this was an issue for me only after we got the DLC. So I don't know what kind of glitch was caused, but they said floating islands early access. Yeah, honestly. The lore keeper's magical tomfoolery is messing with the teleports. I know. No, well, it started before I teleported. I was just gardening and then the camera went wonky. That was the first thing. My game is just loading up. It's going to take a minute. Yeah, wow. Okay, we're back. You once had Rapunzel pull out her canvas. Wait, above you? Oh my goodness. The floating island beta, absolutely. See how long it takes the game to load in. The lore keeper does act kind of suspect. I have questions. I would like to know what's going on. Okay, it sent me back here. That's fine. What I am gonna do actually though, just because I don't want it on my screen while I'm doing... Actually, I might not need to do that. If I just do that. Okay, there we go. I just didn't want the snippet catching thing on my screen while we go into the new area. So we're gonna just surf our way over. And open our last area in Storybook Vale, which is amazing. Actually, did all of this save? Yeah, okay. Just checking. Sometimes weird things happen. Oh, hey. Okay. I'm kind of digging this outfit. Listen, I know it's kind of wild. These pants are a choice, but I'm a little bit here for it. Okay, is this the best way to go into it, or should we go through the other way? I feel like entering from the side is a little strange. What's the other entrance? Oh, hey, Belle. How are you, bestie? Hi, Toy Toya. How are you? The one thing you'll say about game-breaking bugs in Dreamlight Valley is at least it still saves your game when you have to restart. Yeah, especially with the autosave being more frequent. It's not as much of a problem, but it's still annoying. Tempura pants, fried chicken legs, stop. The small winged horses here are like something from a dream. So marvelous. You opened your last area last night? Amazing. Okay, let's do it.
Yes! I
This...
need to talk to you.
Oh, well, no, I need to talk to you, but thank you anyway. This is the way to Mount Olympus.
Brilliant!
Well, Hades' own version of it anyway. New and improved, according to him. It does seem like an intriguing place to do a bit of exploring. I am going to end this poll. This is a lot closer than I thought it would be. 65% of people said 16-point item rotation was what they were more excited about. That's pretty close. Crib, thank you for gifting another membership. Oh my goodness, I appreciate you. And welcome to the members, Chasing Jamie. And thank you for 100 likes on the stream, everybody. I appreciate you all so much. Let's explore Mount Olympus. Am I doing anything to prep for the new Star Path and update? Frankly, no. Technically, I did Dreamlight grinding to prepare for it, but I did it before we got the DLC, so I haven't been doing anything right now for it. Ooh. Fancy. Mount Olympus. Explore Mount Olympus. Okay. Anyone been back to the valley since the update? I have, but only... Ooh. I like this area. Only to go to Scrooge's shop. I really haven't done anything else. The peace between Maleficent and Hades has broken. The Vale is split, with each one wishing to rule all. I'm definitely missing some of these. I don't know where they're meant to be. Okay, let me go ahead and move these while I'm thinking about it. Go back here. You can go over here. You. We should have one more. In theory. Or not. Or I'm just missing it. Oh, I bet that's it. Did people have a thing that wasn't a thing? Not. You would totally know what I'm talking about. Did people have a forageable tree that just wasn't showing up in Mount Olympus? No, it's literally right here. Never mind, I changed my mind. Drea, thank you for being a member for 5 months. You look forward to all the streams. Keep them coming. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for being a member. The Moonstone chest, I know. I've unfortunately not been doing a good job of keeping up with those. Okay, let me go ahead and unlock this.
Good day to you. Woo! Woohoo!
You can have that money. Thank you, thank you. You had a thing that wasn't a thing in the beanstalk marshes. Okay. You have random holes in some of the areas. Yeah, I think I had one in a place, but I was able to get rid of it. Oh, I didn't actually look at this. I'll look at that, and then I think I have 1 vacuum left. Yes, I had made just enough. Will I play Infinity Nikki the day it comes out? I don't know. I actually don't remember what day it comes out. I also feel like I'm concerned about... I need to look it up. But I'm a little bit concerned about how it's going to run. I think I saw some worries about, like, specs for it. Did you go here? To catch a lot of these, actually. I should probably wait until I have Hades. Didn't get anything exclusive in your shops today? Yeah, I didn't either. Okay, we need to explore. How many vacuums did I make? I made 10 before we got the DLC, and it turned out to be, I think, just enough. You're obsessed with Shining Nikki. You're looking forward to Infinity Nikki. Yeah, I've never played any of the Nikki games. Meredith said this all began because Hades and Maleficent were not invited to the council. Maleficent has always done horrid things when she's excluded. Uh-oh. Can I go up here? What? I can? Oh, wait, it has gacha mechanics in the game? Interesting. Wait, because it is free to play, isn't it? I think somebody told me that. I need to do some more research into it, because it was definitely on my radar for a while. I just haven't looked into it super recently. Oh, look at this. Stunning. Uh-oh, I don't like that. He's too happy. You're pretty sure if you miss a day, it keeps the chest. Oh, yeah. There should be up to 3 chests in your valley if you haven't collected the blue chest in a little while. Excited to see what the next Goofy stall skin will look like. Oh, yeah. Oh, you think there'll be one with Christmas lights? That would be kind of cool. There's a new... Yeah, there is a new gazebo, David. I think it's one of the Storybook Vale items, but I'm not 100% sure. Wait, the game is free to play on mobile, but you pay for it on console? Really? I need to look into this. It's a little bright today. Who's your son? Oh, yeah, I know. Mount Olympus. Hi, Evelyn. How are you?
You know that?
Ha 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 ha. Finally, I am almost back where I belong. Mount Olympus is mine, without any lazy, ungrateful gods lounging around ruining the vibe. You know, Tink, you played a tiny part in this. Not tiny. So since I'm such a nice guy, I'm moving you up to head minion. I'm honored, truly. Wait, a tiny part, I did all the work. Hey now, without my clear direction and excellent delegation, you'd be nowhere. Got it. Besides, there's still a lot of work to do. Now, your first duty in your new role is to clean up around here. How convenient. What a mess. I haven't seen this much chaos since Cerberus chased a satyr through my office. Where's the cleaning crew when you need them? Oh, and it looks like the gates are locked too. I usually leave a spare key lying under a rug somewhere. Take a look around. Oh, and I should mention the keys don't really look like keys. They're more like...
You killed me now,
Wait, there I go, micromanaging again. You'll figure it out. Okay, well,
See you
listen.
later.
Hades. Let me go ahead and fish here, I suppose. Progression in the game is dependent on outfits and star ratings on outfits, and it gets to a point where it's unrealistic to get a higher star rating without the gacha. Not ideal, not ideal. Here's one. Beautiful. Might as well clear these rocks too, though. Find a way to open the first gates. Split these. There we go. And we'll put one right there. Do I think we'll get Hercules or Meg? I think we'll get both of them. My prediction is that we'll get them in a realm probably around the start of 2026.
It's you. Great.
You're sure it will still be a fun game, at least initially, but yeah, it seems really sketchy to play long term. Yeah, I think I might check it out. In general, I get a little nervous about free-to-play games. Yeah, especially because I know how I am in games, and it's like I will be that person who feels compelled to spend too much money that I don't have to be spending on a game. Right. Now I remember. The gates open using the pressure plates on either side. You'll have to find some more of those fancy vases to weigh them down. I'm telling you, the things really tie the room together. Wait, what?
Bye-bye.
I think that dialogue was supposed to be before. You stopped playing because it forced you to put outfits together that clashed. Oh, because of the star ratings. Interesting. Hades and Tink labored to find the vases to help them reach their goals. Well, Tink labored while Hades looked on. Find 2 more vases? Okay. We'll do that. How strong is our fishing rod to be able to lift marble? Good. Well, listen. It's magic, so... it can definitely do it. You've played Disney Magic Kingdoms, which is also free to play and very grindy. Yeah, I've heard it's very grindy, but I've also heard that the events and stuff, sometimes you can't do unless you pay for them, and they're really expensive. But I've never played it. Even though I'm pretty sure I still have it downloaded on my phone. Did we not do this in another stream? We did something incredibly similar to this. Like, the layout of it was very similar to this layout. Lower the bridge. Cross the bridge. It's really giving us it's telling us step by step. Lower the bridge, cross the bridge. We should take a picture here first. You know, stunning. One and two. Hades? Hades. Wait, where did he go? Okay, I guess I'll just do my own thing for a second. Some of the obstacles are silly, like, you mean I can't take a step onto the slightly elevated surface? I guess not. Wait, oh, there you are. Okay, I don't know where he was before. When do you unlock Maleficent and Aurora? I think it won't be until the next part of the DLC. We see Maleficent a little bit in this part, but she and Aurora probably in the summer when they drop the next part of the DLC. We're so close, I can taste it. I just wish Zeus were here so I could wipe that smug look off his face. I think you need to get over this Zeus complex. Complex? Trust me, it's not a complex. That bearded blowhard has never known how to run things up here. When you think about it, I'm actually doing him a favor. Anyway, let's get back to business. We've got one gate still blocking the way. Let's get back to business. Very close to a lyric, my guy. Looks like you're gonna need to get some more vases, and these look kind of hard to reach. Maybe that block of marble over there could help? Okay, I got you, I got you. You think paying money unlocks the premium version of the events in Disney Magic Kingdoms? It's possible. That didn't seem like it was actually in the spot. We'll hope that is. This part you had a few issues figuring out, and you think Hades was a little delayed sometimes. Yeah, he feels like a teensy tiny bit delayed here. These I can water, right? When customizing your character, is it possible to make your character resemble a Disney princess? I mean, you can achieve Disney princess vibes. I don't know that you can necessarily look like a one-to-one recreation of a Disney character. Yes, let's move this wheel. But yeah, you can definitely achieve Disney princess vibes. Hades? Oh, you're good.
You made it. Shocking. Good.
Let's get back to business. We've got one gate still blocking the way. Looks like you're gonna need to get some more vases. And okay, yeah. Okay, I got you. Never mind, same thing. Yeah, you can have red hair. It's got like a whole spectrum of hair colors that you can have. A little hungry there. Let's do that. Was there anything over here? Yeah, wait, where does this go? Down here. Oh, I see. Okay. Down here. Would I say Dreamlight Valley is pay to win? No, I would not. Partially because there's no competitive aspect to it. Everything in terms of story and quest progression can be done without spending any money in the game. There is Dream Snaps. I don't necessarily think that I would consider Dream Snaps pay to win either, because there are a lot of things in the game that you could still use and get really nice photos, even if you don't get anything from the premium shop. But just by doing Dream Snaps, you get moonstones that you could spend in the premium shop, so I think it's very playable without spending money. Find a way to raise the second gate. Okay. Got it. Find 2 more vases deeper in Mount Olympus. That is there. Wait, I kind of need to push that. Let me see if I can do that. Wait, where is it? All the way over there. Okay. Have I seen the leaked companion? No. I have not. You become very wary of free-to-play games nowadays. It's strange for you to see people campaigning for it in the cozy community. I mean, I think, yeah, different people have different... wait. Yeah, I can get there over here. Different desires in games. Like, free-to-play games aren't necessarily bad, especially if it feels like you can still play it when it's free, but I do feel that a lot of times they end up being kind of cash grabby. Not always, but it can go in that direction. Cool. Look at us being talented. Down this way. Oh. Do I need to speak with you first? No. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I get nervous if I feel like I should be talking to someone before I do something. I don't want to bug my quest out. Capture the dream snippet inside the throne room. I don't like this thing. Why is it just looking at me like that? Wait, also, where did it go? Oh, it just like went back to where it was. It's like not even really floating around. It's just, oh, what the heck? It turned its head completely around at me. Oh, I hate that. What in the world? Did it look like this for anybody else? You're not sure how to feel about it. You'd rather have actual Disney IP companions than the amount of free skins. Oh, I don't really mind either. I feel like we typically get like 1 Disney companion per update cycle, roughly. So I don't mind that. Wait, all the imps do that for you? I don't think they all do that to me. Capture the demon snippets inside the throne room. Okay. What do I think of The Sims? I play The Sims sometimes. And when I'm in the mood to play The Sims really hits. But sometimes I'm like, I don't really know what to do in The Sims right now. Actually, though, I kind of want to play The Sims 3. I think I bought it last year when it was on sale. But I never actually downloaded it or played it. And I only came to the Sims franchise during The Sims 4, so I've never played The Sims 3. we've done it. It'll be really funny if you see people who bashed Dreamlight Valley after the free-to-play fiasco play Infinity Nikki. Oh, wait, really? Yeah, I'm at Olympus, Carly.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
Okay. Complete Mount Olympus. So all the rubble around here was caused by those little things I took from the lore keeper, huh? Why are you and Maleficent stealing things? Oh well, I'm back in my throne room and ready to rule over my part of the cosmos. I held up, wait, what was his end of the bargain? I don't remember. I held up my end of the bargain, you hold up yours. Yeah, I don't even remember what it was, but on principle. Oh, right, we had some kind of deal. Gotta say, it slipped my mind. Oh, I think he's supposed to, kiss and make up with Maleficent, right? I helped you get back to Mount Olympus. Now you need to resolve your silly little feud with Maleficent. Right, Maleficent. I almost forgot about her. Wishful thinking. Okay, fine. I guess I can put up with having her around occasionally. If she apologizes to me. No, sir. I was worried you were going to say that. Maleficent wants you to apologize to her. Apologize to her for what? You know, that lady really has some nerve.
You killed me, not really. I'm the Lord of the Dead.
Okay. If I didn't despise her, I'd almost respect it. Almost. Come on, Hades. Tell her you're sorry and let's move on. Nuh-uh, not a chance. Nope. Sigh. So neither of you wants to apologize until the other does.
Okay.
You ever hear of something called a Gordian knot? No, actually, I don't think I know what that is. Sounds like you've got yourself one of those. Seriously, though, I appreciate you getting me back to Mount Olympus. I guess I'm gonna have to talk to the lore keeper about how to solve this. Okay.
I got room on my team.
Oh, never mind. I can't talk now, I guess.
See you later.
Need to bring back toys to life games. Wait, what? I don't think I know what that is. Talk to the lore keeper for advice. Okay, also, let's hang out. And would you help me catch 9 more green demon snippets? Oh boy. Haven't played The Sims since 2, but it seems very costly to keep up with. Yeah. If you were to get, I mean, The Sims 4 itself, the base game is free to play, but with all the packs, I think it's probably close to what, $1,500? It's a lot. Well, thank you. Oh, it went down there. I always get blue orbs from the snippets. A knot that was complicated got untied by a smart aleck cutting it loose. Oh, interesting. Have I watched Descendants? Yeah, I've seen... yeah, all of the Descendants movies. I haven't seen the show. No choice but to venture into the unwritten realms to find a way to save the Vale. Though it may be dangerous, I must do it. The unwritten realms. Sounds spooky. Let me see what this memory is. Toys to life games like Disney Infinity Skylanders. Oh, I got you. Okay, we got a new piece. I'll take it. This is a Descendants stand stream. It is. I do love Descendants. More than I should, because I don't think I was quite the target demographic when it came out, but you know. When something's good, it's good. I don't like having to go back and forth across this bridge to get these boys. Would you like to stay on one side of the bridge? Just a request. No? Okay. Also, famously, Kristen Chenoweth, who originated the role of Glinda from Wicked on Broadway in Wicked, is in Descendants. We stan. You live for the camp and mess of it all. There's just nothing quite like it. It is entertaining. Okay. Must be getting close. Hades, I need you to drop some extra snippets, please, and thank you. Wait, where are you going? Up here? Life is too short for target demographics. Yeah. I'm totally fine being like, I know this was not for me. However, I still think it's iconic. I don't know which of these is which. Hear me out, demon snippet. Stay on one side of the bridge. Exactly. Have I seen the Wicked movie? I have. I just saw it on Friday and I loved it so much. I want to go see it again. I thought it was very well done. I have heard some people complaining a little bit about some of the lighting and stuff like that, but for the most part, I wasn't that bothered by it. Okay, we have enough of these things. We can talk to the lore keeper. Let me go ahead and actually let me save a while. You're going to see it again tomorrow? You're obsessed. Oh, I'm so jealous. Yeah, it was so good. You watched the new Netflix Lindsay Lohan movie and Kristen is in it too? Wait, is that like a Christmas one or did I make that up? Anyone played Epic Mickey Rebrushed? I haven't, but I kind of want to. You played the demo and you're debating getting it to play in between Dreamlight Valley. Ah, yeah, I haven't played it, but oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But I do want to play it. There have been so many games though. So much, and like so much new content in Dreamlight Valley. There's been so much going on. Tink, I'm feeling more and more myself. I dare say my pages are crisp and my spine is not so creased. Have you done it? Have you ended the feud between Maleficent and Hades? I'm so close. Both of them want to hear an apology, but neither of them wants to apologize. I'm not surprised. Nothing can be simple with those two. I did discover something interesting, though. Both of them stole story magic from your pages. Maybe that's what set this whole thing off. Oh, that's okay, Magister. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Why, yes, now I do remember. Maleficent flipped through my pages and drained me of an old story about her. And Hades did the same, ripping from me an old tale about him. The snippets in Maleficent's castle and the palace on Mount Olympus were causing all sorts of trouble. I captured them using my royal net. Why didn't you say so? Restore them to my pages at once. Well... Reorder the Spark of Spite in the Lore Keeper pages. Okay. Reorder stories. The Spark of Spite. Ah, whoa! This looks so sick. This window. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let me unlock this. You wish your spine wasn't so creased. Wow, I get it. You love how Mal is the daughter of Hades. Oh, yeah. Oh, there are so many pieces here. This looks like up here. Oh, it's Pain and Panic in the corner. This is probably going to be super tiny for you on stream, but you got Pain and Panic laughing in the corner up here. Hi, Emily. How are you? This looks like it's that scene as well. Do we have... in the corner? Doesn't look like it. This is gonna be somewhere around here. I'm gonna put you there for now. Oh, that's a corner. Oh, and we got Diablo down in this corner. Nice. Oh, you go there. I'll just leave you there for now. Have the fairies that are gonna go somewhere down here, I think. No. Well, maybe. You go there for now. Know where you go. Oh, nice. You're in part 2. You still think the lore keeper is going to turn... Oh, wait. In part 2, you still think the lore keeper is going to turn out to be a bad guy. It could happen. It very much could. There we go. Oh, that is the face of an angry woman. I feel like this is meant to go here. Whatever. This bird giving the sassiest side eye. Okay. Wait, this is not in the right place. There we go. Have I seen the TikTok awards drama? I don't know a single thing about that. I'm not a big TikTok content consumer. There you go. There we go. I'm doing pretty well, Ella. How are you? You wonder how they'll go about including more secondary characters like Aurora's aunts down the road. Yeah, I do think it's possible we could get them in a realm, maybe with Philip. I think that would kind of make sense. Oh wait, that's like Hades' hand. That's kind of cool. Beautiful. This was one of your favorites to do. I liked this one. Just a lot of bitterness. Oh, I'm excited to look at that. Tink, did you see what I saw within my pages? Maleficent and Hades share a deep wound. Neither felt welcome at an important gathering. Both took the slight rather personally. Oh my goodness. Maleficent. Wait, I mean, both of these are true. Hades didn't feel like anyone wanted him at the celebration of Hercules' birth. Yes. After that ignominious snub. I don't know how to say that word. Hades was more determined than ever to overthrow Mount Olympus. Maleficent wasn't invited to Aurora's honoring celebration. Precisely. Maleficent cursed Aurora from that day forward. Wait, I do get why this matters. I a little bit do. Will they be adding the other fairy godmothers in part 2? Probably not, because I think in the showcase they said that we're getting 5 characters in this DLC. So we already have all 5 accounted for. Because now I remember precisely what led Maleficent and Hades to steal away the Storybook Vale in the first place. During the forgetting, my old friend Merlin neglected to invite the villainous pair to a great gathering of all the most powerful magic wielders in the valley. He meant to, really. He merely forgot. Maleficent and Hades swore revenge for being disrespected once more. I mean, I do get it. It does feel bad to not be included. The hair Miss Hera is serving. Honestly, yes. Hera is such a baddie. Yes, despite being the mistress of all evil and the lord of the underworld, their feelings are all too human, aren't they? Perhaps if there was some way to make them both feel important and included. Something with fancy invitations made just for them. This game is so wholesome. We're like, oh, this deep wound that these two people have. Let's just make some fancy calligraphy invitations and invite them to a party. It's so cute. Yes, invite them to a great gathering to discuss how we can put a stop to the never after once and for all. We need a name for this endeavor, something to unite us all. The Grand Council of the Never After. It's a little long, isn't it? Guardians of the Vale feels... no. Lord Keeper's Legion. I'm not sold on you yet. We're calling it the Grand Council of the Never After. Yes, it sounds quite official, doesn't it? It's time to convene the Grand Council of the Never After. Tink, make the invitations and gather everyone right here in the Library of Lore. I will prepare a stirring speech. Okay. I can do that.
I have the most wonderful new.
You love the puzzles? You wish we had more? Yeah, I feel like, I mean, I've been going through them slowly, but I can already tell that I wish we had more of them. I want to look at this window. You wish they gave us more characters? I feel like, would I accept more characters? Obviously, yes. But I do think 5 makes sense for the price point of the DLC and like the amount of content that we're getting. I feel like it checks out. Whoa. This is cool. This is really cool. Okay. The vacation juice on the window. Yeah. It looks like the little bottle kind of, well, the like, what I guess is meant to be a shaker. Looked like the bottle that had the, it wasn't like poison, but like the elixir for Hercules. But then the little martini glass was definitely giving something that Hades actually drank out of in the movie. Never After Council Invitation. This document officially invites its recipient to a gathering where an alliance against the Never After will be discussed. Nice. Hey Hades. Long-awaited invitation. Here you go. Tink, what's this? An apology from Maleficent? Yeah, not likely. Wait a second. Is this an invitation? Okay, listen, we can do this to save Storybook Vale. Oh, humble lord of the underworld, we request your presence. Hey, now that's the kind of respect I deserve. Not like what I get from any of the gods at Zeus's parties. But hold on now, what are you inviting me to? Merlin's retirement bash? It's a very important meeting with the Lore Keeper. We need your help to stop the Never After. Let me see here. We invite you to the first meeting of the Grand Council of the Never After. We can't do it without you. You know, I would like to deal with all of the ink around here. It's really messing up the ambiance. But before I RSVP to this thing, I've got one question. Is Maleficent gonna be there? Hopefully. I knew there had to be a catch. You two need to put this silly feud aside for the good of the Vale. Hey, it's Maleficent who needs to leave me alone. You know, she's the one who started all this. Everything was going great until she put some kind of whammy on me. What? Now what? Then all that ink started showing up on Mount Olympus. Maleficent cursed Mount Olympus? That's weird. That's weird. That's suspicious. It almost sounds like maybe Maleficent thinks that Hades cursed Ever After, maybe. And maybe it was the Lord Keeper all along. I'll ask her about it.
You slay me.
Yeah,
You know
I'm
that?
sure she'll be real forthcoming about that. Look, I'll show up at this little shindig to help fix the Never After, but once that's done, Maleficent had better stay out of my territory. You wonder if we'll get new trials in part 2? Seems like we're gonna have a different area open up. Let's hang out later. Beneath the Vale, so I wouldn't be surprised if there are more trials down there. Whoever wrote Hades really understands his character. Yeah, I feel like the writing in general for the characters is pretty good across the board. I'm curious to see what Maleficent says. I'm getting more and more suspicious of the Lord Keeper. You just unlocked your last biome? Amazing. Maleficent! Oh, she's so iconic. Here you go.
Greetings.
Why, what's this? Some sort of invitation? We humbly request your attendance. My attendance where? Ink is still spilling all over the Vale. We need your help to stop the Never After. We invite you to the first meeting of the Grand Council of the Never After. Please meet us in the Library of Lore. You want me to descend from my castle and mingle with the rabble? We need your help, Maleficent. We can't do it without you. I suppose you are all hopelessly lost without me, aren't you? I've only one question. Yes, Hades is going to be there. Will Hades be there? Yes, he will. You want me to waste a moment more in the presence of that fool? Put aside your feud with Hades just for now, please. You'll be the real guest of honor. I didn't say that. She said that. Girl, Tink, we're not on the same page here. Put aside my feud. Hades started all of this. He put a curse on my castle. The ink appeared here before anywhere else in the Vale. That's strange. Hades told me that you started the feud and that the ink started appearing on Mount Olympus first. And you believe that fiery fool? Oh, that laugh was epic. You are far more naive than I thought, Tink. Still, I will attend your little gathering and help you set the Vale right, but only so that I may remind everyone who is the rightful ruler of the Vale.
I will be watching.
Okay. Naomi, I kind of thought that too. I don't know if I still think that about the spiral staircase in the library, but I don't know. I don't know where else it would be that we would go. Okay, let's go to the Lore Keeper. I got some questions for you. The fact that Aurora talks in codes and ellipses in some of her journals made you really suspicious of the Lord Keeper. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. In Aurora's journal piece, it said they weren't invited to the council, and the Lord Keeper said it was Merlin's party they weren't invited to. Wait, did she say it was Merlin's party? I thought she said Merlin was gathering together a meeting of important magic users, which I feel like would make sense to be a council. I don't know, though. I might have to watch back. Maleficent's gonna be fun to have around burning holes in the plaza grass and insulting everybody. I don't know that, like, I feel like Maleficent could go around insulting everybody, but I feel like she's too, like, she considers herself too high above everybody to be doing that. So I don't think that she's gonna be like Gothel level. Like, Gothel is just petty, but I feel like Maleficent is like more snooty, where she like considers herself too much better than anybody to even bother insulting them most of the time. You think we tell her what Hades and Maleficent think started the mess, aka each other? Oh, gotcha. Yes, they've agreed to come, but something a little funny came up when I talked to both of them. They both blamed the other for starting the feud. More finger pointing, of course. We should have expected as much. I'm not so sure about that. Maleficent and Hades both said that the ink started showing up before their feud began. Why, they must be mistaken. The Never After is surely connected to their feud. Okay. I have some theories. If it isn't, then I'm afraid I don't have the faintest clue what's really causing all this trouble. No, this must be the doing of those vile villains. Oh dear, speaking of which, the mistress of all evil has finally taken it upon herself to come down from her castle, and Hades is sure to be here at any moment. Let the first meeting of the Grand Council of the Never After begin. If fireballs start to fly, do be sure to duck. Oh, hello, Maleficent. You're betting Aurora got absorbed into the storybook? I don't think she did. I've seen a lot of people have that theory, but I don't think she did. Oh.
Took you long enough.
This is a pleasant surprise.
Hello. Ah, Maleficent, you're looking a little greener than usual. It's really working for you. My appearance is entirely irrelevant to the task at hand. Honestly, true, fair. I've been looking into the mysterious ink bleeding from the Vale. Okay. And I've discovered that there's a deeper magic at work. Oh my goodness. Deeper magic? What are we talking about here? Something is wrong with the Vale. Something beyond the two of us. I'm willing to overlook your disrespect for now. Because if we don't set aside this dispute, there may not be a Vale left to rule over. Now, rule over is crazy because that's... Hey, if you're willing to let bygones be bygones temporarily. I guess I can too. Okay, except... Whoa! Whoa! I wasn't expecting this so soon. Wait. What? Oh, we're getting a raid. Welcome in. Oscar's Cozy Corner. How's everyone doing? What a time for you all to arrive. We literally just finished... We're just, I think, wrapping up the main story of the DLC. I'm a little shook. Maleficent has just poofed into nothingness. Hi, Tanny. Totally Arctic. You can imagine this is what happened before they... Listen. This could be some pre-Descendants lore. It's possible. Hi, Penny Plays. How was stream? How was it, everybody? Equippy, hi. If the Lore Keeper is not the villain, Disney has so much explaining to do. Honestly, yes. Welcome in. Yeah, cliffhanger of a cliffhanger. I need to go find Hades. I'm going to talk to Hades first. I want as much information as possible before I go to the Lore Keeper. But let me also grab your link. I hope you had a fabulous stream. If anyone needs to raid and run, I totally understand. If anyone who was already hanging out with me is not familiar with Oscar's Cozy Corner and Tanny, honestly, go check them out. Fabulous content creators. I think you'll have a wonderful time there. What am I doing? Oh, there you are. So here is Oscar's Cozy Corner. My hands, once again, are so cold that typing is a challenge. There we go. And let me pull up Tanny's link too. I'm super suspicious of the Lore Keeper. I have been for a long time, but I didn't want to, I don't know, project my own general suspicions, general lack of trust in others onto the Lore Keeper. But now I feel like it's too much. Notice the poofing included the letters. I did. You think the Lore Keeper teleports them away? Oh my goodness.
Hey, how
You totally feel on the cold hands. Yeah, I'm like, I have a blanket on and stuff, but my fingers, it's like Once they get cold enough, I'm trying to type and they're like, I don't really want to move the way you want me to move.
Good. So here's the deal.
Okay, Hades. Let's wrap this up. A long-awaited invitation. So, Maleficent up and disappeared, huh? You know, I thought I'd be happier about this. Maybe without Maleficent to oppose you, you don't know who you are. I don't think he's ready for that conversation. Maybe you've secretly grown to appreciate her. Yes, yes, yes. What? Yeah, if you believe that, I've got a Parthenon to sell you.
Nice.
I could go my whole eternal life without ever wanting to see Maleficent again. Trust me. Thing is, the way she just disappeared kind of bugs me. I may not like her, but I gotta admit she's tough. If something made her disappear like that, well, my guess is that I'm next on the chopping block. I mean, listen, I won't let that happen though. Sure, yeah, but how exactly are you gonna stop it if Maleficent couldn't? We've got to figure out what happened to Maleficent and maybe that runaway princess she's always complaining about too. But until you do that, I'm gonna enjoy running this place on my own. Maybe I'll just mosey on up to Mal's castle. Nuh-uh. The Vale is my territory. You're welcome to be my minion, though. Hey, hold on. I promote you up the ladder and take all that interest in your professional development as a minion and you stab me in the back? Tink, I'm impressed. You've really come far. If you figure out where Maleficent went, you let me know, will ya? Whatever's going on, I'll get to the bottom of it. I guess that means figuring out what happened to Princess Aurora. Oh, okay, listen. Yes, however, the fact that we have to wait so long. Okay,
Hey, have a second for your
it's
old
fine.
pal, Hades?
This is out of my control. It is out of my hands. You don't feel she's evil? You think she was trying to experiment and it went wrong? Maybe. I don't know what she was doing. Maybe... I don't know. There's something suspicious. I don't know. Maybe the Lord Keeper is either the evil queen or Madame Mim in disguise. I don't think so. I really don't think we're getting any other characters here. They said we're getting 5 characters, right? And they're usually, even though they won't necessarily tell us everything, they like to throw hints about stuff if there's something to be hinted at. I think the Lord Keeper is just her own entity. I don't think it's another character secretly being the Lord Keeper. I don't know. Would I be happy if I was wrong about that? Kinda. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't mind if I were wrong about it, but I just can't see her being like a different character. I don't know. Aurora will be napping until summer. I mean, it's on brand. Hi, Erica. Hello, hello. Why the fleece pants? I don't know. I just was putting something on my character today and I had never worn them, so I wanted to wear them. The feud between Maleficent and Hades has resolved at last. But the Never After rages harder than ever. It's almost like it didn't have anything to do with them. What happened to Maleficent? How do we fix this? That's the better question. We will need to get to the bottom of what happened to Maleficent. Well, okay, well, yes. The tiles on the floor began to glow. The ones that form the shape of Princess Aurora's face. I sense that to solve this once and for all, you will need to find Princess Aurora. Until we discover more, keep tending to the Vale, Tink. I'm sure clues are bound to turn up eventually. Now... Okay. So that's seemingly the end of the Vale story for part 1. What do we think? I feel like it's a compelling story, but waiting 6-7 months until we get the conclusion of it, the more I think about it, the more I don't think I like the 2-part release. At least not if it's going to be that much time between the parts. I don't know. What are we thinking? Like, yeah, the 3-part release, the story was pretty diluted, but at least you knew you had something to look forward to every, what, 3 months or so? 4 months? This is like a long wait. And yes, on the one hand, I think you could say that with Rift in Time, it was kind of one continual story. So maybe it felt more jarring to have the waits. Whereas this, even though the overarching story is fixing the Vale, you could say that the part 1 story was fixing the rivalry between Maleficent and Hades, and the second part is saving Princess Aurora and Maleficent. So it feels like at least we had the resolution to one part of the story. So I could get that, but I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I need to sit on it. I don't think I'm loving the wait, though. You think the lore keeper is just the lore keeper? You don't think she's anything but a book? I feel that way, too. I don't know if I think she's full evil, but I think she knows something that she's not telling us. And she's telling us stuff that maybe is not 100% true. It's a compelling story, but not 6-month gap compelling. Yeah, I kind of feel that way too. Like, we'll have... And 6 months, honestly, I think is being generous. I think it could end up being a lot longer. Like, 6 months from now would be the first week of June. In my mind, considering the fact that they put summer on the roadmap, there's no way we're getting this until the last week of June, probably at the earliest. But it'll probably be sometime in July. That's a really long wait. I don't know. Sally will last you through the month, but 2 more months till Aladdin and Jasmine isn't good. I mean, I'm going to be doing a lot of redecorating, so I think I'll spend plenty of time in the Valley. I don't really mind the spacing of the content in general. It's not like I feel like I need more content immediately. It's more like it feels... I'm trying to think of a good word for it. It feels disruptive to have a story that you're kind of in the middle of and be like, okay, we're gonna figure this out. Just keep working until we figure this out. And we're figuring this out for 7 months, you know? That's more my concern about it, but that's just me. Does this mean you won't see Maleficent until then? I think Maleficent's gonna be gone until the next part, yeah. You have 45 pieces of an Aurora memory? Wait, I'm not sure what you mean. There's endless stuff to do in the game and story content isn't constantly needed, but they need to improve the pacing. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying. I think it's more of a story pacing issue, and this isn't something that people will have to deal with if they pick the DLC up like a couple months before the update, maybe, or if they pick the DLC up after both parts come out. Like, you can just play through the content at whatever pace you want, but people who finish part 1 of the story, even up until like February or something, you're still looking at a 4-month wait or more at that point until you get to actually finish the story. It's kind of like, but to a lesser extent, how we had all that stuff with Skull Rock, right? Where Merlin was like, oh, like, yeah, exactly. I hadn't read your comment yet, Michelle, but you said it's almost another Skull Rock. That's exactly what the path that my brain was going on, where we have this thing where it's like, oh, there's this thing that's going to happen. Merlin's looking into it. And then it just takes ages. And we're like, well, where is it? you know? Hi, Deb. How are you? Yeah, the momentum of the story is interrupted for a very long time. Let's go ahead and do this Princess and the Frog Tale. I'm curious to see what this is. Do I think if enough people complain about the wait time that they'll release it earlier? No. And here's the thing. It's not necessarily that I want them to release it earlier, because my main thing is like, I want the story to be good, right? I want the game to be in a great functional point. I don't know which corner this goes in. So it's not like I want to rush them. I just wonder if, I don't know. I don't really know what the solution is. I don't think it's anything to be changed for this DLC, but maybe looking forward to the next DLC. I think considering the pacing of it all is gonna be important. I don't know. Transwolf, hello, how are you? By the time we get part 2, you'll have forgotten everything from part 1. Yeah, that's part of it too. It's just like a long time and a lot of updates in between to be doing a lot of other things and like forgetting what's going on here. Oh, it goes there. You don't have Rift in Time. You're going to use the time. Oh, you're going to use that one to tide you over. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. You hope they don't release part 2 prematurely because everyone wants it to come earlier. I highly doubt that they will. I think it's not ready, if I had to guess. I don't think when they release the first part of the DLC that they have the rest of it done. Which I think might potentially be some of the problem. Like, I think if they had it all done by the time they release the DLC, they could pace it better, so it's not as long of a wait. But I think they probably have like all of the story and stuff done. They probably have a lot of stuff finished, but they probably haven't finished the assets. Like, I don't know that Maleficent is even done, because remember when we were trying to take pictures with her and her model was like being kind of weird with like posing and standing and stuff. So I think they use the time in between now and then to finish part 2, which, I mean, obviously they need time to work on it, but yeah, if they had the finished product before they released the first part, they might be able to release the parts closer together. Or even release them all at once. I don't know. Just release the DLC as an entire DLC. I don't know that players would love that as much, because a lot of people said they felt overwhelmed with the content, but I feel like that's how a lot of DLC is. Like, you get a Sims DLC pack, it doesn't release half of the DLC at one time and half of the DLC later. It just releases all of it. Or like you get like a Breath of the Wild DLC and it doesn't give you like half of it at one part and half of it later. Like, that's a common thing, to give people a DLC all at the same time. I think I would prefer that, but I don't know, because then people can go through it at their own pace. I don't actually know what this item is. People need to realize making a DLC this size in like a year takes a lot of work. Yeah, they probably have started working on the next DLC. I'm not saying that it's not a lot of work. I want them to have the time to do the work that they need, but they should also consider like the player experience. And I don't know that waiting 7 months in between parts for a story is the best player experience. And they're gonna spend the same amount of time working on it whether they release it all at once or whether they release it in parts. It's not a matter of how much time, it's just a matter of when they're allocating the time, if that makes sense. Princess and the Frog chest. Oh, this is kind of pretty. It looks a little bit, I don't know how to explain it. I like it though. Okay, it's like a small storage chest. I do feel this should have been a large one. I wonder what it takes to craft it. Let me look. Yeah, Jay, I'm not saying that no games do that. Like, some games do release DLCs in part, but not every game that does DLC does. Are you under functional items? No. Furniture? Yes. 25 frog snippets. 25 wood, 5 gold, 2 opal, and 500 storybook magic. This should have been a large chest, in my humble opinion. So we have Sally update, the Jasmine and Aladdin, Alice in Wonderland, and Skull Rock around the same time the part 2 comes out, so we can hopefully distract ourselves. But that's also not really the point. The point is not like distracting myself. The point is having story continuity. Like, I don't think I'm going to be bored in the game until we get the next part. That's not what I'm concerned about. Like, I know I'm going to have plenty of stuff to do. I'm going to be decorating all of Storybook Vale. I'm going to be redecorating my valley, probably redecorating Eternity Isle, having the free content, having the star paths. Like, I'm going to be fine. It's more just the abrupt break in the story and not picking it up again for over half of a year. Yeah, there's never a lack of things to do in the game. It's about the narrative pacing, is what I'm kind of trying to say. Like, having stuff to distract me until then is actually kind of part of the problem because it breaks the narrative flow. And like, yeah, we did have that with the main story in the main valley, but it was paced better because every other update was a story update, so you were getting story content every like 4 months usually, sometimes more frequently, which is why I did like, I think I prefer the 3-part drop of Rift in Time, because even though the story segments are smaller, you are coming back to it more often, so the flow of it doesn't feel like it's been literally half of a calendar year and now I'm coming back. It's like when you start reading a book. Like, for me, if I start reading a book and I read like 3 chapters of it, or even if I read half of it, if I try to go back to that same book 6 months later or a year later, I'm gonna have to restart it because I need to get myself back into the flow of the story. If I start halfway through a book 6 months later, I don't remember the details of what was happening. I'm out of the mindset of the story, and that's like the issue for me mostly. You wonder what the players' complaints were? I think, at least from what I gathered, the complaints were that the story part felt too small in part 2 and part 3 in particular. So you're like waiting for this update and you play through the story quests in like 2 hours, 3 hours maybe, and then you're waiting again. So I think they tried to make the 2 parts so that the story would be more story in each part. But the longer wait, it's just going to have the same problem in a different way. It's like same story, slightly different font kind of a situation, I think. I do also think people were saying that it was too long, but it's going to be the same amount of time this time. So I don't really know that, like, too long of time. But even though this is only 2 parts, they're doing a autumn release and a summer release. And the first Rift in Time release was in autumn, and the last Rift in Time release was in summer. So it's the same time frame, it's just a longer wait between parts. Oh, I have a thing over here. I have to catch the boys. You get stuck for ideas when decorating often, so instead you just grind Dreamlight constantly. 5K each day. That's pretty impressive. That's a lot. Feel like there's something else going on as to their choice to make it 2 parts. Maybe the next expansion is going to be super ambitious and they need less pressure. I don't know. I have no idea. It's not the end of the world. It's just not what I would prefer. But I'm sure there's going to be another survey in the spring. I think that's like the early spring, late winter kind of time frame, I think is when, probably more like late winter is when they do the survey for the community. So we should hopefully have an opportunity to share any thoughts that we have. Obviously, everyone's going to feel slightly differently about things. But I do like that they put out those surveys so they can let their player base say how they feel about how things are going. And I do think they do take the surveys into account because they have changed the ways that some things have been happening since the last one that we had. So if it's like a big enough concern in the community, I'm sure they'll adjust it. And if the community doesn't really care that much, they'll just leave it the same. Almost back up to 1,400,000 Dreamlight. Oh my goodness. That's so much. I have like, what, 150,000 right now or something? Oh, I can't even look at it here. Can I look at it here? No. I don't know how much I have, but it's not nearly that much. Wait, is it here? Oh, I have 240,000. How did that happen? When did that? Oh, let me fish 2 more fish. I'm almost there for that. Could have been a good idea for them to have the first part, then mini updates of the story with quests leading up to the big second part finale. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure I have like a solution necessarily. I do appreciate that they decided to try something new since clearly the community was not the most pleased with the way that the Rift in Time rollout was. So that's why they changed it. I like their willingness to try a different thing.
There are so many possibilities,
You know?
for adventure here.
And there's no way to know how it's going to land until it lands. I don't think it's going to be my favorite, but we'll also just see. Because just because I feel that way right now doesn't necessarily mean that's how I'm going to feel in a few weeks or by the time we actually get the next update. That's just how I kind of anticipate I'm going to feel about it. Thanks, Kylie. Thanks for hanging out, Lucy. I appreciate it. Okay, perfect. Oh, our little baby amount of storybook magic right now. Is it storybook magic or is it story magic? I could have sworn someone called it story magic, but then in the crafting table, it's called storybook magic. I don't know. You'll be happy to have Aurora. I know. I'm looking forward to it. Lots of princesses. We just got Merida. We're getting Jasmine, and then we'll get Aurora. around halfway through the year. I wonder if we'll get a princess in the end of the year. Probably in the DLC if I had to guess, but other than that, I don't know. Why am I here? Oh, I was going to look at the... Yeah, it's called Storybook magic here. I don't know. Probably been asked a few times, but will the Scrooge shop get updated in the Wednesday? Wait, what? I'm not 100% sure what you're asking. Scrooge's shop resets, I think, the same time each day for everyone. I think it's either 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. Eastern time. And I believe it's the same, like, that time adjusted for everybody's time zone. If that's changed recently, let me know. But that's how it used to be. So if there are new Scrooge shop items coming in the free update, which there usually are, I wait to open Scrooge's shop until, or well, I wait to open my game until we get the update to make sure that my Scrooge shop rotation has a chance of having the new furniture items. That's what I usually recommend. Like, save your game, do everything you need to do the day before the update, and then don't open your game until after you download the update if you want a chance of getting new Scrooge shop items. How many birdies? You're grinding to make all the items ready to decorate. Oh yeah, that's gonna be such a challenge to get a bunch of Storybook magic to make furniture pieces to decorate with. You need to watch Sleeping Beauty. Wait, have you never seen it before? Or do you just need to like do a rewatch? It's pretty good. I watched it right before the DLC, I think. Surprises you we got 2 princesses in the same expansion, maybe because Merida counts as both the mandatory Pixar character and she was the most fitting for the theme. I don't know. I don't know. Yours updates at the same time every night between 6:30 and 7:30 p.m. your Scrooge store. Okay, so I think it is still. Yeah. The way that it works. Yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna wrap up the stream. I'm actually impressed that we were able to get all that Storybook magic and finish everything. I'm a little... Oh, wait. No, we did the thing. Okay, I was like, wait, we had the thing to do. The, Lore Keeper puzzle, but we did it. The Princess and the Frog one and made the chest. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to be playing tomorrow yet. We might do some Dreamlight Valley and some story quests. I didn't play any other games last week, so we might go back to Spiritfarer that we're working on or Echoes of Wisdom. I'm not sure, but I'll post in the morning my stream, so y'all will see then. But I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Oh, let me see if anyone's playing. We can go and, yeah, rate them. Let me see who's playing. I'll also put on a little bit of music so you don't have to just listen to my voice while I'm doing this. Oh, she's quiet. Let me see. We have Lisa Beth Gaming, actually, who was hanging out here earlier, is finishing Storybook Vale storage room. So please stop by and say hi if you have some time. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night and take care of yourselves. And I will see you all really, really soon. Goodbye.